Ah, you who make iniquitous decrees and who write oppressive statutes, to turn aside the needy from justice, and to rob the poor of my people of their right, that widows may be your spoil, and that you may make the orphans your prey. The Catholic tradition teaches that human dignity can be protected and a healthy community can be achieved, but only if human rights are protected and responsibilities are met. So therefore, every person has a fundamental right to life and a right to those things required for human decency.
Our human rights come out of human dignity. We're made in the image and likeness of God. That's where the dignity of the human person comes from. We all have a right to have a decent livelihood, but at the same time we have a responsibility to contribute to society, to the common good.
The basic human rights in Catholic social teaching are most succinctly expressed in the papal encyclical Pacem in Terris. And there, the foundation is the basic right to life that cannot be taken away.
We require life in order to have all of our other rights and in order to fulfill all our other responsibilities. We are required to have more than existence. Jesus promises us the abundant life.
Building on that basic right are all the super basic things that each of us need, like food and water and shelter and clothing.
Healthcare is another area where people have rights to medical procedures and medicine and the care of a doctor.
On top of the foundation of those sort of basic rights for survival, there are more sophisticated rights, like the right to participate in society.
A right to have a search for God in freedom of religion, to search for truth and to live in integrity with that respected.
For us, rights and responsibilities are reciprocal. We always have a responsibility to others, and to the common good, and to see our work and resources as something that need to be used to build up society and to be shared with those who are in need.
That need is a call. It calls something out from us. What do we encounter in the communities where we are? Our kids' school, our neighborhood, our parish. And then in a larger sense, what are the needs in our region?
Human beings are wonderful creatures that have rights, but also that have agency and responsibility to help to shape their own destiny and the destinies of others in ways that reflect this basic dignity that God has given us. So advocacy is a really important way for us as Catholics to participate in the ordering of society. It's a way for us to ask the government to structure laws, procedures, policies in such a way that people are better able to attain their human rights and exercise their responsibilities.
We are born with others given to us to look after us, but then with our responsibility to look after others. It's huge. We are really supposed to think when we meet others, and they're supposed to think when they meet us. Here is another person in God's image. Here is a person just like me.
Lord of wisdom, awaken us to our duty to care for the basic needs of all people. Strengthen with hope people denied their human rights and freedoms. Provide us all with the voice to cry out for justice for the poor and the oppressed. Amen.
light anew, breaking through our deafness so we hear you, shattering the darkness of night. A new dawn is rising to bring your light to all the world. Let us live our lives so that all might see that our hearts are restless till they rest in thee. Let us build your kingdom in truth.